Hi guys, welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, hello guys and welcome. And if you're not new, hello and welcome back to my channel. So, there are a few things that I just want to say before we get into this week's TBR Thursday. One, I'm filming with a new camera, so the whole setup may look weird. It's back to front, so I'm going to work on that. And I don't know how the pixelation or the imagery looks, so we're testing this out. We're seeing how it looks. But this is a special edition TBR Thursday because it is episode 14. But not only that, it was World Comic Book Day on the 3rd, I think. Let's have a look. I'm just having a look at my references. Free Comic Book Day was on the 2nd of May. So, if you don't know what Free Comic Book Day is, it's just where you go to a comic book shop or a library and they give away free comic books to celebrate Free Comic Book Day. I mean, I don't know the history of Free Comic Book Day, but, you know, it is Free Comic Book Day and I'm a reader, so I do take note of these things. So, for Free Comic Book Day, I went to my local library and picked up some comic books. I am a collector of Buffy omnibuses, so just Buffy omnibuses is just like a collection of like Buffy comics in one whole book. So it's just a series of comics in like one little book. And I also collect Harley Quinn comics as well. So I did find this interesting and I did want to get involved, and I saw that my local library was doing something on Facebook where they would give away some free comic books. So I thought I'd go down to my local library and go and grab some. I thought that there was a limit of one comic per person, but it wasn't. It was just help yourself to comics. So I got all of the comics that I was able to get, including 2 posters, because some came with posters. So I'm just going to show you the comics that I got and the posters, and yeah. So the first comic that I got, in no particular order, is Black Adam, the special edition. And this is the cover with, what's his name? The Rock. This is the Dwayne The Rock Johnson cover. Because obviously Black Adam came out in the cinema last year or the year before. So it is like, I think, one of those. And the comic book style is quite nice. Hold on. The comic book style is quite nice. So let me see if I can get a page up. So it's like that. I've got to get used to the camera actually, like this. So if you were to buy this comic book, it would have been US. It's in US dollars, but if you had to buy it, it would have been $3.99. So it's quite pricey for a comic book in the US, it seems. But yeah, this is issue 1 of the Black Adam comic book. And the authors of these, or the designers of this, is Priest, Sandoval, and Herms. Wrong way. No, yeah, it's the right way, look. It's here. It's because the camera is back to front and it's just confusing me. So, just bear with. Normally my phone camera that I normally record on is the correct way, so I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm following, but this camera is back to front, so I've got to figure out how to do that and how to change that over. So the second comic book is Dawn of DC Primer. I don't know if this is in a set. I think these are, because obviously the Black Adam issue has 1 at the front, which means that it is issue 1 of more, and a lot of my Harley Quinn comics have these on it, so it just showed that there are going to be more. So if Black Adam is your thing and you want one of those, you know, you've got a lot of books to get. So this is Dawn of DC Primer, so the cover's quite nice. So it's just like that. And it's got all of like the different DC heroes on it. It doesn't have any of the villains. It just has like Flash, Superman, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Batman, Wonder Woman, Shazam, all of that on the front and the back. This is the front and this is the back. So this is issue 1. It's the free special edition. And what I like about comic books is it's got up and coming films in the DC universe, and you know, we've got all of that, and it tells you a little bit about the characters in the comic book. But yeah, this is the art style. It doesn't actually tell me who... Oh, it tells me who created the cover. The cover is by Jeff Spokes. And it says on there, it's a 13+ comic. It doesn't actually say how much this would have costed. So I think this is one of the free ones. Whereas the Black Adam one was specifically a purchase that was given away for Free Comic Book Day. So the other one I got was May 2020. This is from May 2020, issue 0, the best of 2000 AD. I don't know what 2000 AD is, so if you do know, please write about it in the comments. Oh, the light is reflecting on it and made it shiny. So 2000 AD is that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's part of the MCU or if it's part of the DC comic universe or anything. But this is the art style. And this issue is specifically for Free Comic Book Day. And it tells you a little bit about it in the introduction, which is quite nice. And last but not least, Harley Quinn. And that is the Joker. On the back it's got obviously the Justice League. This is the Free Comic Book edition as well. I think this came out in October 2017, as it says it on the barcode. But this is the Free Comic Book edition. And it's got the digital comic book code, so you can get it on Amazon, I think, for digital. So it might go on the Kindle. But this is Joker Loves Harley Part 1, Pandora the Explorer, by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, who is the writer, both writers, and John Timms as the artist. This is it there. So this is kind of like the... Hold on, let me just choose a alternative page. Yeah, this is the comic book style. So this is quite nice. I do like this. And I do have a collection of Harley Quinn comics on my shelves at the top. So I will add this to my Harley Quinn comics, but also to the rest of my comics. So let me just show you these posters that you got free with it. These I might display, but I'll need a frame, and to be able to get a frame this size is like nearly impossible. So it's like it's Lady Flash or Madame Flash, whatever I don't know what they call her, but it's Lady Flash. But yeah, that's Lady Flash. I don't know if it's Lady Flash or Madame Flash. I don't really focus on DC. I haven't really focused on DC since like Suicide Squad came out years ago. But yeah, so that's that one. And then this one is the Wonder Woman one, because we got 2 posters. We got Madame Flash or Lady Flash, whatever her name is, and we got Wonder Woman. And this one is pretty neat, actually. This one's pretty cool. So goes all the way to the bottom, and it says Dawn of DC on it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to put this up, because there's like literally not a frame that size. So I'll figure it out. But yes, thank you guys for watching this episode of TBR Thursday. It's something different and I have enjoyed it. Comic books are something that I don't do a lot on this channel, so I do think that I should do more. I've done the Crow comic. I think I might have done a Buffy comic or 2. Either way, comic books are something that I want to do more of, but I don't do enough of on this channel. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please bear with the fact that this video might have really shit pixelation compared to the other ones. I don't know. I'm going to have a look. I'll play this back and I'll see. It looks good from where I'm sitting, but we'll have to crank it on the computer and give it an edit and see what I can do with it. But yes, see you in the next one, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because that is important to know when I post, even though I post every Monday and Thursday. Monday is at 5 o'clock and Thursdays is just a random time because I work on Thursdays, so I just post when I can on Thursdays. But yes, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!